Hi sweet friends, welcome back. If you're new here, hello, my name is Amy and welcome. I hope that you enjoy your time here. Isn't it the most wonderful time of the year? I just love getting to celebrate the birth of our Lord and Savior. And so today I'm super excited. We are kicking off my Christmas 2024 decorating series. As usual, we're going to start here in our kitchen over in our breakfast nook area. We have a coffee bar tucked back in a corner, and I love to style the floating shelves seasonally. Also for Christmas, I love to bring in a hot cocoa bar, so that should be fun. I'll also be sharing a tablescape idea, and we'll be changing out the wall art. So if you're looking forward to all the Christmas decorating to come, I'd appreciate a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy decorating and Christmas decor galore. All right, friends, well, we have lots to get done today, so let's go ahead and kick off this Christmas decorating series. I hope you enjoy. Starting out over at the coffee bar, I'm going to first remove the table lamp to make room for our hot cocoa station. We like to have lots of different topping options available to experiment with all the delicious flavors of the season. I like to fill different shapes and sizes of glass containers with all of our favorites. My favorite combo, of course, is a heaping mound of whipped cream, red hot candies, mini marshmallows, and lots of Christmas sprinkles. So I'd love to hear what's your favorite hot cocoa combo. Let me know down below. To display all the different toppings, I'm bringing in this two-tiered stand that was from Kirklands. Now for the kitchen this Christmas, I'm combining two themes, a neutral gingerbread and evergreen forest decor. You'll definitely have to stick around to see how it all turns out in the end. For the mugs, I'm using the same ones from last year that I found from Joann's. I love the raised outside detail of the neutral tree with the printed word Merry on the inside rim. You might have noticed we no longer have our Keurig coffee maker. It is the second one within only 2 years that has bit the dust, so we decided to give this Ninja one a try. I also like the added feature on this one with the milk frother. Now let's talk about how adorable these wooden stir spoons are. I love the little gingerbread man. They have tons of gold detail, which makes them look very high end. But I found these little guys at Hobby Lobby. I'm using two sets, and speaking of Hobby Lobby, if you happen to miss any of my prior shopping videos, we've browsed many of my favorites. In addition to Hobby Lobby, we've checked out Kirkland's, Walmart, TJ Maxx, and Target. So I'll have my entire shopping playlist linked down below so you can go and check those out. The little canvas print is from Amazon, and if I haven't already mentioned it, I will do my best to link items that I use or even similar ones down below in the description box so that you can go and pick these decor items up for yourselves if you're wanting to recreate the same look. before we move up above to the floating shelves, I do want to add this peppermint bark flavored coffee to our stash of coffee pods. Now, I've never had this brand, Dear Santa, so if you have and you enjoyed it, let me know down below. Starting on the top shelf, I'm centering this green platter that has engraved trees and deer along its edges that I picked up last year from HomeGoods. Then to one side and just in front, I'm adding this adorable charcuterie board in the gingerbread man shape, and here's where you'll begin to see me combine those two themes together. Quickly, I did want to mention, since I get this question a lot, where did I get my floating shelves? Well, unfortunately, I cannot link these because my sweet hubby Scott customized them and made them for me exactly the way that I wanted. To this opposite side, to balance the look and continue to tie those two themes together, I'm adding a flocked green tree and this adorable gingerbread house that I scored from TJ Maxx. Another awesome find for TJ Maxx was a set of 4 gingerbread man ramekins. I'm only going to use 2 stacked on one another, and then I'll nestle in some red berry picks along with some blocked ones for added interest and texture. Of course, a set of fairy lights is always an added feature during Christmas for that extra sparkle, especially at night. Before we go any further, I did want to share all the things that you should have prepared and ready to go for all your Christmas decorating. First, I always stock up on these Velcro command strips. I love them for hanging artwork. They don't damage your walls and they're great for seasonal decorating. I also, of course, like to have batteries on hand, both AA and AAA. I also like to get this Gorilla Tape. It's double-sided and it is very useful for maybe leveling out a picture. And then also for hanging artwork, I like to use these monkey hooks where you can't hit a stud. This pack here had low profile, heavy duty, and original. I also like to stock up on these command hooks. I like that it has a wire hook that's movable. It holds about 2 pounds. These are great for hanging garlands. I also like to have these plastic command hooks on hand for hanging wreaths and other small decorative Christmas items as well. So I hope that this is helpful and that you are able to get these things before you start decorating. That way you will be set and ready to go. So on the back of this cute little sign, I used one of those small command strips to quickly and easily attach it to the wall. As we drop down to the lower shelf, I'm going to continue to build upon that combined gingerbread and evergreen theme. I'm first adding a flocked wreath that will layer behind this grapevine sled that I found a couple of Christmas ago at Joann's. Inside the sled, I added a green kitchen towel to resemble a cozy blanket that these adorable gingerbread snowflakes will set upon. You might have been wondering if I had forgotten the most important part of a hot cocoa station, the hot cocoa powder. But no worries, it's going front and center with some disposable grab-and-go gingerbread man cups. For the other side of the shelf, you might remember both of these gingerbread trees and house from the haul I shared with you. In addition to these items, I'm going to add a couple of evergreen trees, and we'll finish up this shelf by adding in another set of fairy lights. Okay, so now we're going to move on to a DIY craft for the wall adjacent to the coffee bar. So I have these rustic snowflakes that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. Well, I'm going to go ahead and remove all the pine and berries in the center. And so I'm taking a flathead screwdriver and poking that underneath of the staple and pulling them up, and that comes off really nice. And then I'm taking this puff paint and going back in and tracing all of the edges to make the rustic snowflakes transform into gingerbread snowflakes. So I'm just going to go ahead and trace all of this, and then we will get 3 placed on the wall right next to the coffee bar. I really do like how these turned out, and I love that I was able to use something that I already owned, and I just repurposed it with a little bit of paint, and now it fits the theme that we're going for this Christmas. Now swinging over to the opposite wall, I'm adding this large gingerbread house canvas print. It came as a rolled canvas that I found from Amazon, and I added it to an existing frame that we already had. I love how this looks super high end, especially with its size, and I'm also so happy that it complements the sconces that we hung earlier this spring. So to the sconces, to hold the candle in place, I'm adding some of this blue mounting putty. Then before adding the geometric shaped candle from Amazon, I'm going in with these candle rings that I found from Target and putting them along the bottom of this candle sconce. I've already made a tiny little adjustment, and I'll share that with you in my next video, which will also include setting up and decorating our first of many Christmas trees we'll decorate together within this series. So definitely make sure to double check that you've clicked that notification bell and select it all so that you'll be the first to see my next video once it goes live. Now to start the Christmas tablescape, I'm first adding this super soft table runner to ground the arrangement. It's actually one of my hubby Scott's favorites, so I just couldn't resist adding it, plus it ties in well with all the other gingerbread pieces. Next, I'm bringing in this spruce table mat to add that evergreen element. It's important for us to keep the centerpiece low profile so that we can still see each other across the table. So I'm first adding this adorable cookie jar that I found from Hobby Lobby. But this is a Pottery Barn dupe, but at a fraction of the cost. Until we have some homemade goodies, I'm going to go ahead and sneak in some yummy sugar cookies that are from Walmart. They are some of our favorites during this holiday season. To fill in around the cookie jar, I'm adding a couple of green glass trees that are part of the My Texas House Christmas collection from Walmart, and another ceramic Christmas tree from my stash. Next, I'm adding a cloche that I found when thrifting. Inside it, I'm sprinkling in some Epsom salts to look like snow. Then I'll add this group of 4 gingerbread girl and boys to the inside for a snow globe kind of look. As far as the individual place setting goes, first I'm starting with these emerald green rib placemats. They came from Amazon as a pack of 6. Next, for the charger, I'm using these faux leather ones for another texture and to tie in with the brown gingerbread pieces. For the dinnerware, I'm using the speckled stoneware set from Hobby Lobby, both the dinner and the salad plate. Next, I'll be sharing how to fold these cute little Christmas bows to place on top. I chose to use these brown pinstripe napkins, and I found this set of 4 gingerbread napkin rings from Amazon. Now do keep in mind that through shipping, although labeled fragile, 2 of the 4 cookies came separated from the gold ring. But to remedy this, I just super glued them back into place and they're good as new.
All right, sweet friends, that pretty much wraps up today's video and the kickoff to my Christmas decorating series for this year. I hope that you enjoyed the combined theme of gingerbread and trees, and I would love to hear what was your favorite area that I decorated. If you did enjoy it and found it helpful in any way, I would love if you would consider giving me a big thumbs up and maybe even a share over on your socials. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join me back as we deck the rest of our home for Christmas. Now, as we do end our time together, I love to share a daily Bible verse. So today I'll be reading from 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power, of love, and of self-control. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day and a wonderful holiday season. Until next time, I hope to see you back for more Christmas decorating. Take care and God bless. Bye, friends, and Merry Christmas!